Well, this is going to be a special one. Time index right now is 9:58 in the evening. It's a Wednesday, October 6, 2021. Son of a fucking bitch. This month is Suicide Prevention Month. And I'm saying more people freaking out concerning about death than anything else and about suicide. And they really think that's going to solve anything? Do they honestly believe that's going to solve anything? They think that pain is that deep that they can't live without something else happening, and then they gotta blame something else. I got more reasons to kill myself and to be down that damn path than I think anybody else does. But you know what? The hardest damn thing is to admit it to yourself that you got the issue. The next hardest step is trying to get help for the damn thing, if you were choosing that in the first place, instead of making fun of it or making light of it. Am I pissing off people? Good. You think this is the funnest, easiest damn thing to do? Is declare that you're having problems? Either you're trying to get help by screaming at people saying, I'm sick and I have an issue. Yes, you are. And you see I'm busy. And you think, he's not paying attention to what the hell he's doing. The hell I'm not. It's easy enough to point the finger at people and be a condemnation about the damn thing. Or at least try to talk easy about it. I'm talking straight. Fuck easy. Some people won't give a shit if you happen to take your life. But there's very few damn people out there that actually do give a shit. Only they don't know how to reach you. And since you're already having issues with communications and trying to talk to them, well, apparently you guys are both in the same damn boat, aren't you? They don't know how to reach you because you don't even know how to reach yourself, let alone to tell your problem to anybody else, let alone your own damn self. And this is what pisses me off. Most of the time when I'm doing these damn videos, I don't even like looking at myself doing this kind of crap in the first place. I'm usually looking above the damn camera. Because I don't like watching myself doing this kind of stuff. This is, yeah, it's embarrassing, it's humiliating as hell. I'm watching a mirror image of myself doing this shit. It's like going into the bathroom and watching this crap, trying to unload my own damn shit. I've got people online that I've actually cared, and they're having more and more depressional situations happening right now that I don't even know how to help them. Oh, I'm so depressed, I'm going to kill myself. You know, a typical smart-ass remark at this point over here would probably set the guy over the edge, or the lady over the edge. The typical smart-ass remark would be, so go do it already. Do it and decrease the surplus population. Or make a callous remark of saying, ha. You don't think I haven't run into people like that in my lifetime? I had a friend of mine in junior high when I was going there for the first time in my life. 10th grade. No, I'm sorry. 7th grade. A kid named Jimmy Baker. Smallest damn runt I've ever seen. Smaller than me at the time. Really come about to here. Actually about here. His brother. A big bully at that time. Great big. Kept picking on him throughout the semester. I had known this innocent kid having more issues with his big brother than anything else. I thought the big brother was supposed to be protecting him, looking after him. big brother was a senior. He was acting all big and bad and laughing his head off. I kept wondering what his home life was like. If this was the demonstration of what brotherly love was, I just sure as hell didn't want that. I had at that time a big brother going through the Navy who was 8 years older than I am. The picture that you see behind me over my left shoulder, gentleman down in the corner, my big brother, my big protector. I learned over the past 30 or 40 years to watch his ass, he watched mine. And we became super tight. I lost him in 2018 and my whole life hasn't been the same since. I lost my mother back in 2013 and my life. We lose in both nuclear families. It's not the easiest damn thing in the world to deal with. I've done too many damn videos and too many damn audio recordings talking about this damn crap, and I'm still going to talk over it again and again and again because people just don't get it. Suicide is not painless and is not the right choice. It never is. You think it's going to be the permanent fix for everything. I hate to say it, but when you get up there, it's regrets like crazy. You could have done more. You should have done more. Now, how the hell are you going to be able to look at yourself or have family look at you? You talking about shame? The hardest damn thing for me to do is face my creator up there. But if I have to take my life and I have to face my creator over here, I got to confront the guy. I got to confess to him. He's going to ask me, why? I gave you life. I gave you opportunities. Why did you do this? I would have no clue and no adequate answer. Except probably say to get rid of the damn pain. And the thing of it is, pain is the thing that we need to grow with. And grow along with and grow up with. You don't like it? But every time we grow, there is growing pains. Challenges that face us every single day. Or in different parts of our lives that we have to confront, that we have to overcome. It's not supposed to be the easiest damn thing just to walk through and just be toodaloo about it. There have been some cases where people tried to use substances to get past it. You can kill the body that way, but you're sure as hell ain't going to kill the damn situation happening around you, are you? You don't think I know what the pain is. You don't think I know what the hell people are talking about, what they're going through. I have said too many damn times in my videos, being posted out there on YouTube all the damn time, what I am going through. And why. I don't know how to reach the people that matter the most. Loss of animals is like lost part of your soul there. And I understand it well too damn much. I've lost a lot of good friends. A lot of good family members. And they were four-legged. And it's not that easy to deal with. We try to have a tendency of locking up the pain inside our subconscious so we can function during the daytime. At nighttime, it's when we're most vulnerable. No, I haven't. But I've been vulnerable 24/7. When I lost my brother, I had lost everything that mattered to me mentally and physically. I had to rebuild like crazy physically, but mentally that's gonna take a lifetime. What's left of it? What's left of it? Lots of jobs I've been through. But when you lose people that you love, friends, family, people that you've adopted into a family, you have a bloodline. When you're that close to them, it's hard as hell to get past the pain and the grief. I don't know what other people are going through because they want to keep the pain locked up just to function. I've been that way too. But there comes a point where you just say, fuck it. I'm killing myself and I don't give a shit anymore. Nobody's listening. Despite the fact I may put up the road signs left and right, I could put up the marquees, I could throw the flares in there, I could throw a band or a parade, and people just don't pay attention to the damn signs. So it's like, fuck it, just kill myself and get it over with. Because people don't give a shit. And that's how it's going. I'm seeing friends doing that online. And I don't know if they're making fun of it, if they're making a head game of this damn thing, but suicide isn't a head game. It's real. It means at this point, this person is screaming, and I don't know how to reach them. And the problem is trying to get them to reach out. The pain gets you locked up into a tight ball that you can't unwind. No matter how many times you can coerce, you can coax, you can show as much love and kindness as you possibly can. If they've already made up their mind, that's the hardest damn thing because they're on their way. And I don't know how to put a roadblock on that one. I sure as hell don't know. We have soldiers coming in from the battles for decades, running into the same situation because they couldn't cope with what they're dealing with, new situations. And they've been haunted by hell that they had to live through, that they were trained for, that they volunteered for, or in some cases a long time ago, drafted for. Veterans who can't tell the population or anybody else except another veteran, maybe in a few short words or just looks, will tell the other guy, I know exactly how you're feeling. It's no wonder the loved ones can't even relate to the veterans because they hadn't walked the path. If they haven't walked it, there's no way in hell they're going to be able to acknowledge it. Even if they get all the damn education necessary for it, they don't have the context or the perspective. They can only guess. I had to do the same thing with my brother. I was fortunate enough he didn't kill himself. However, I still think from time to time he may have chosen that way. He stroked 1 or 2 months before his passing. He was losing mobility, functionality, speech. The next thing I know, after calling in an ambulance because of respiratory problems, he was being wheeled into the hospital as a slab. And my world was wheeled up right next to him, dead. But I had other things happening at the same time that I had to function through. A bed bug infestation. Rental situation. College. I was going to college at the time. I made a promise to my brother I'd be taking care of him. I put away my college career for that. I told him if he got worse, I was going to do that. He got worse and he died. And I couldn't help him. And to this day, it still tears me apart. I see events, I see triggers all around that would bring up memories, feelings, grief. Someone who's having emotional issues concerning about family. Someone who's getting reunited with family. They're crying like crazy. Memories of places that I've been to that I had seen ghosts. Even getting on a bus past an area where I damn near died myself in one accident. And yet, I'd still seen the ghost of my brother trying to tell me it's alright and scare the hell out of me. It's ghost of the images, it's ghost of the memories. I missed my brother so damn much that for weeks I cried every time he was haunting me in my dreams. It's gotten easier, and I don't have to cry. I look forward to the dreams where I see my brother and my mother alive. It isn't easy waking up not knowing what to do the next day because routines have already been screwed up already. It's not easy talking to quote-unquote a counselor or picking up the phone and dialing for help. I'm a prideful, egotistical, arrogant, sorry son of a bitch. And I don't like doctors and I don't like shrinks. And I had to talk to both of them regarding help I needed dealing with my mother's death. Well before my brother's death. But it made it even harder was what I was doing 24/7 on both of them for the last several years of their life. A lot of it with my mother. A lot of it with my brother. Some days I couldn't deal with it. Other days I had no choice but to deal with it. It's not easy putting this stuff on video, putting it out there for people to watch, making myself vulnerable. I'm not doing this for the fun of it. There is no wealth, there is no gain out of this damn crap. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell me. You think it's a game? It's not. You think it's easy to walk through? It isn't. I have friends of mine who are losing family members and friends left and right. And it's hard to walk on eggshells around them. It's hard to know what to say. When you have a friend talking about a family member who's lost another family member, and how the grieving process is just starting, and yet they have to function. They have to fight through the shock and deal with life until they get to the point where they can actually feel the pain in certain areas, and it hits, and it will hit them hard as hell. It'll hit him in the middle of the night. It'll hit him when least expected. That sledgehammer will knock the wind out of their chest, and they'll have a hard time breathing. And they'll be looking at the memories flashing through their heads, through their eyes. And they won't know how to deal and process it. It's bad enough when other family members and other so-called friends or people that you've grown up with suddenly turn your back. And you don't hear from them ever again, or rarely. Yeah. I got experience in that one too. It's another thing, I have to turn to social media to blast this stuff out. There is no communication in my family. None. And some of the people I grew up with didn't even bother to talk to me ever again. Not after Mom's death, and sure as hell not after their own. And not after my brother's death. I'm just nobody. I'm nothing. Despite the fact I'll hear some people talking about it, I'm just nothing. Oh, I hear the platitudes. I don't see the actions. Sorry. They have been part of the family one time. I don't know if we still are or not. Despite the fact I may put the message out there, but nobody gives a shit. I don't hear anybody knocking on the damn door or calling me up, trying to see how the hell I'm doing. Maybe leaving a voicemail. Maybe even sending a postcard to see how the hell I'm doing. Well, consider this my postcard sending out to them. We all deal with grief. We all deal with the PTSD in our own ways. But dealing with suicide, dealing with the thought that nobody else gives a shit, and therefore you gotta kill yourself. That's all logic. It doesn't even make sense. Never does. You don't care what happens to the people afterwards. You're only looking at your own damn pain. You don't think I'm alone about that one? Shit. People probably think I'm stupid or something. I probably am. Next to everyone else's brilliance, especially when they think that they know better. And I had to tell the sufferers from depression and suicidal thoughts, you're not the only schmucks going through this damn shit in the first place, so knock it off. You think anybody gives a shit? Try hanging around as a ghost and you'll probably see how many people will actually show up at your funeral, if you have any, or any memorial services, or actually how many people will actually pay for it. How many people will actually honestly grieve. But then you gotta ask them, where were they in life? See, I know the ones that've been with me. I know the ones who actually are going to be grieving for me. And the thing is, I'm not ready to die yet. I'm not planning on my death just yet. I'm still planning on living, despite the fact whatever life throws at me, I still gotta live. I still gotta survive this damn shit. I still gotta fight like a son of a bitch. People don't like hearing about it? That's up to you. Not me. So I'm telling you folks out there, suicide, no. You have to deal with the eternity at this point over here. You got to deal with no going back. I mean, you really have to seriously think about this damn shit. You have to honestly think, what's going to happen to the people you actually honestly give a shit about? And what kind of an impact are you going to have on their lives? And how are you going to be able to deal with an eternity of a hell of a lot of regret? And a hell of a lot of pain and a hell of a lot of explanation to deal with the guy who just created your ass, put you on earth to live for a short time, experience everything else you can, and then at a set time you're supposed to crash and burn. You think this is easy? Talking about shit like this? I'll tell you, I talk worse than myself when it comes down for tape recordings. And also for our videos. I've put up too much gigs on flash drives. Too many of these damn things. 10 to 15 bucks a pop. Depending on how much storage you got on these fuckers. That's a blank, by the way. And I fill them up constantly. Because if I'm going to die, at least I'm going to die with something to tell the people why I died. And if I did pop my cork, they've got to find out what the hell's going on. This is me telling you. There is help out there. There are suicide prevention hotlines out there. There are medical staff that you gotta thump on their damn heads to get help. And systems to get through. And yes, clergy. Believe it or not, they're gonna be shoving a book at your face and saying, well, read this chapter and read this chapter. The question I would have to ask him is, you been there? You done it? You tried it? I'd rather talk to a survivor instead of somebody who just hasn't been there. There was a long time after I had the chest cutting open and my life terminated 3 times and shoved back into the body 3 times afterwards, that I had to deal with life. I had to deal with death. And I couldn't talk to the clergy because every time I could talk to them, they kept talking about how wonderful heaven was. I'm like, you dumb schmucks have never been there in the first place, so how the fuck do you know? On this chest, a long time, since the age of 4, I've had a scar in here. You can barely see the damn thing. From here to here. They cracked open the damn chest. They opened out the heart to replace or to repair 3 mitral valves. And they kept dying on them. 1 they patched, the other they sewed up, and the 3rd they left alone. Because he kept dying on them too many damn times. That eventually healed. It took it about 20 or 30 years. But eventually it was strong enough to be on its own. And I haven't had any problem with the ticker yet. God. I think I got it out. So yeah, for a long while I've had life issues, I've had death issues. I've dealt with loss like crazy. I fear loss. I fear living. It's not fun living in fear, I'll tell you that much. Or even people on your ass all the damn time, expecting you to live one way or another because they're saying so. What about you? What about you living on your own terms? Life's trying to tell you one thing and you're not dealing with it. I have to deal with it. And I don't like to deal with this shit. There was also, in my youth, I had acne in my face. And a wonder drug to get rid of it. Accutane. There was a pharmaceutical company that made this damn drug and promoted it as a wonder drug for the acne. Got rid of everything. Dried up the skin like a pucker. They didn't say that this damn drug was an anti-cancer drug and had side effects of leaving fat in your brain cells, which screwed around with the damn neurons. So no wonder I was depressed all the damn time and wanted to kill myself and say hell with it. Because I didn't know what the hell was going on with me, and nobody had information about this one. Nobody. By the time they had information on this damn thing, it's already been about 10, 15 years since I've been off the damn drug. My doctor at the time didn't even have the information necessary because there was no information necessary. The drug company was scamming people left and right on this crap. They finally decided to do test runs and also reading up on different stories and different reports concerning about their wonder drug of Accutane. And at that time, the formula was killing people. And they have the information available on the internet. It is public domain. I had to use it for a sociology report. No, I'll take that back. A psychology report for homework. And I didn't discover this because nobody knew it when it was being given out. No testing, no nothing. Just pharmaceutical decided to put it out there, and the doctors went along with it because they always follow the pharmaceuticals. They should know better. They should have done tests on the damn thing. My doctor didn't think of it at the time. Well, I didn't have any information that they could use. That they were seeing the results and they were happy with that, and if the patients were happy about it, they were happy about it. So yeah, it makes me more and more cautious about MDs, whether or not they know what the fuck they're doing or not. But if I'm going to be putting into an emergency situation at this point over here, I got no choice. I'm going to have to put my lives, my ass, literally, in their hands. And hope that I don't get killed in the process. No wonder my brother and my mother hated going to the ER all the damn time. There was too much excruciating agony for these people. Long waits, sometimes jam-ups, the bureaucracy, and then the doctors quibbling with each other and the nurses trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And the patient's dying on them. Medicine sometimes is a crapshoot, 50-50. You're either going to live or you're going to die. And I decided to forget it. I'm staying the hell away from the damn medical establishment for right now. I may be killing myself down the road, and I know that. That's the thing, I know that. But I still have to live life, so I got to do whatever I got to do to keep it going. Despite the fact I've got a lot of misgivings towards the medical establishment and the pharmaceuticals. Well, they're clusterfuck sometimes. But I have to deal with it. And here I am trying to convince maybe just one person not to kill themselves. Maybe because this person is going through a hell of a lot of crap that I don't know why. And you think it's easy for me doing a video like this and bore the living daylights out of you? You gotta see the other videos. I'll put you in a catatonic state. I'll drive you insane with my logic. This isn't the easiest damn thing to do. To talk to people about what the hell's going on in your head and your heart. Because now I'll probably have to deal with the silence afterwards. I won't be dealing with people talking to me. I'll be dealing with the people turning their backs and asses on me. Except maybe for a very select few out there who actually listen and understand where the hell I'm coming from. Yes, I've had days where I live alone, and other days I have people surrounding me. But over the past 3 years since living without my brother, it has been a torturous climb. I'm lucky enough I got an emotional support dog. She depends on me a great deal, and I depend upon her a great deal. So we're both doing okay. But it would have been nice to talk to somebody about this. It would have been nice to talk to maybe a behavioral therapist about this crap. without feeling that 30 minutes each time is being wasted. Or actually talk to a shrink and just get down and dirty with it. And the thing is, when it comes down for psychological services, they have to develop a working relationship with the patient. It takes time, because the patient has so many damn barriers built up. I know I have. And just barely talking to one particular therapist, it's taken me years to get that trust going. It's not that easy. But there has to be a start somewhere. And you gotta make it happen. You're going through the same damn shit I am. There's no reason why you can't either. I'm not going to say that you're weak. I'm not going to say that you're anything else but a low, or whatever kind of negative terminology you can throw right at your face. You can already berate yourself left and right. That's not going to help anything. Of course, I can say that you're a nice, wonderful human being, and just point over here and you're looking at me and saying, "Stop frickin' patronizing me." Okay, fine, you're an asshole. Deal with it. Don't like it? Deal with it. Do you want to live life? Do you want to try to live life even a day at a time, or even a second at a time? Then you gotta look hard at yourself. You gotta look even harder. You gotta go through the shit I had to go through. And you have to go through the emotional roller coasters. Waste a lot of gigs on flash drives of all your personal journals and all your writings and all your damn video and audio blubberings. Because I've been doing this a hell of a lot. And I needed to. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to deal with this shit without that crap going on. It's my own safety valve. And there's no shame. None. When I'm finding shame in you, how come you're finding shame in yourself? You're just as fucked up as I am. So let's try to do something about that, shall we? I'm gonna live. What's your excuse? You wanna live? Live. So I sure as hell ain't gonna hold your hand while you're killing yourself. But if you're gonna fight to live, I'll hold it. It may break a few bones. I still gotta be strength left with my damn hands.